Right, settle down now, you little mistakes. Tony, I don't care how bent you are, you best sit up straight in that chair. Sarah, if you don't spit out that gum, I'll come down there and I'll give you something to chew on. And you won't be spitting it out, I tell you that. Now, today's lesson is part 2 of things I hate about school. Now, I tell you something, I won't be having a repeat of last time. If I so much as hear a snigger, a chuckle, or a giggle out of any of you, I'm ending this fucking video. Am I clear? Good. Let's begin.
Up in the morning and out to school.
You're sitting in class drawing stupidly realistic dicks in your book, staring at girls you fancy and wondering why your desk has suddenly developed a wobble. When you get a whisper, "Hey, Ducky, can I borrow a pen?" Now, if you have a spare pen and you're feeling generous, you best be standing on a cliff top with a flowing dress, teary-eyed, waving that fucker goodbye as it sails towards the horizon. Because you're never gonna see that pen again. Because what they actually mean when they say this is, "Hey Ducky, can I take your pen?" and never return it because I'm a stupid little scrote who didn't think you'd need a pen for writing things down at school. How the fuck do you forget a pen? What did you think you were going to do? Lino print your way through school? What's worse is when all your pens have been blatantly stolen and you go to get that pen back from them, they say, "All I have is the pen you gave me." Yes, I fucking know that. You know how I know that? Because I borrowed it to you, therefore making it my pen, you sneaky little... Are you chewing my fucking pen?
The teacher is teaching the golden rule.
One thing I was really excited for in secondary school was music class. I always wanted to learn an instrument. Like any hormonal teenage boy, I wanted to learn guitar. Because I liked rock music, and girls would instantly fall for me if I knew how to play. That or piano, because it would show a more softer, gentler, caring and considerate side to me. And bitches love that shit. So I arrived at my first music class, sat at my desk, wide-eyed, looking around the room to see a piano, drums, violins and a whole array of other pretty sweet instruments. In walked Mr. Murray, our music teacher, who to my delight told us this year he was going to teach us an instrument. Now, I was well chuffed, imagining myself on a stage rocking out with long hair with an electric guitar, or melting the heart of a classy wench with some Moonlight Sonata on a classical piano. He said, "Class, the instrument you're going to learn this year is a recorder." What the fuck is a recorder? It's like a tin whistle, but you gotta cover a hole at the bottom as you play or it won't work. So you're telling me you gathered us in this room, surrounded us by all these amazing iconic instruments, just to tell us we're going to learn how to play, let's be frank, a shitter version of a tin whistle. Name one child that wants to learn how to play this plastic saliva catcher they call an instrument. Fuck it. Name one famous recorderer. It's alright. I'll wait.
American history and practical man.
I hated the toilets at the school, partly because I'd rather wait for my colon to burst before taking a shit within earshot of anybody, even today, but mostly because I think I was actually the only person in the entire school who actually pissed into the toilet, and not the sink, floor, door, wall, and probably most annoying of all, the toilet seat. Come on, you were so fucking close. School toilets are literal shitholes. Come on school, get your shit together and put it into the fucking toilet.
You study him hard and hoping to pass.
Growing up, my family didn't have a whole lot of money at the best of times. The side effect of being a single mother with 4 kids. Which made things pretty awkward when lunchtime rolled around and everybody in class pulled out their Pokemon lunchbox that consisted of a bottle of Coke, a turkey salad roll, Dairy Dunkers and one of them posh Muller Corner yogurt things just to go that extra I have money and you don't cunt mile. My lunch, however, was a little bit more basic. I got a bottle of Coke, but it was filled with dilutable orange. And for the stunning main course, I got buttered bread, or buttered bread with ham on a good day. All wrapped up neatly in tin foil and squashed at the bottom of my school bag by all my books. So yeah, it was a little bit embarrassing when everybody pulled out what might as well have been Chardonnay and caviar compared to my lunch. Being poor at lunchtime was shit. Funny story though. Once I unravelled my lunch at school to find something completely different. Instead of buttered bread, I got buttered toast. Fucking toast. Who the fuck gets toast in their lunch? I didn't even eat it, I was too embarrassed. A few years later I found out it was actually my older brother was put in charge of lunches that day and forgot to defrost the bread. You can guess the rest.
Working your fingers right down to the bone.
All the way through primary school you're taught putting letters together makes words. Adding numbers together is math. This is bet into you for years, to the point where you can do this shit in your sleep. Once you've become a math and spelling master, you struck confidently into secondary school with your vast knowledge of spelling words and solving math sums. You sit your proud arse down in your chair in math class, look at your new teacher dead in the eye and say, "Come at me, bitch." She pulls out her weapon of choice, a dueling pistol by the name of chalk, and proceeds to write a sum down on the blackboard. She turns back at you with a look that says, "Your move, shit lips," before stepping aside and revealing the equation. X plus 10 equals 15. You dumb bitch. You can't add numbers and letters together. Did you not go to primary school? Our teacher's a fucking idiot.
5.
What?
The answer's 5. This, Ducky, is algebra.
Fucking algebra. I've been finished school 10 years, a fucking decade. Guess how many times I've used algebra in the real world? Here's a hint. It's lower than once. Why not teach us something we'll actually use in the real world? Because algebra has as much use in life as an erection at a funeral.
The guy behind you won't leave you alone.
Breaks and vacation are probably the best parts of school. You know, the time where you actually don't have to show up to school. But don't let the word break fool you, because I will assure you, the word break doesn't mean you're actually getting a break. In fact, teachers like to give you more work when you're on your break, because theoretically you have more time on your hands to do the useless shit they assign you. Do you actually think having an extra day off means I have more time to work? Fuck no. We are given breaks so we can escape the prison we go to for 8 hours a day. So don't make me do work on the days that are designed for me to do nothing but eat and sleep. Hey, English teacher. Want to know what the definition of break is? It's a pause in work or during an activity or event. So why the fuck are you making me decipher the non-existent meaning of a dumbass poem on a day that's said to be a pause in work?
Back in the classroom, open your book.
Thank you, FishFilms. If any of you lovely guys and gals enjoyed his bit, go check out his channel and you'll see why this fucker is growing faster than my cock every time I see Jessica Negri. I'll leave his link at the end so you can go have a sneaky look. Also, as it fits with this video well, and I could do with some good karma for a change, a friend Solomon is launching a website soon. This website allows students to anonymously rate their mental health and allows teachers to reach out to those students having trouble. So admirable to say the least. But it's not launched as of the time I made this video. But as soon as it does, I'll leave a link to it below. So go check it out. Class dismissed.